Recruit them and we will pay. That's the basis for a developing agreement between the Ministry of Corrections, Policing and Public Safety and the RCMP. The ministry is set to fund more RCMP officers if the police force can find people to fill the positions.
That's what we've been asking for. We've been asking for proper funding for the frontline uniformed policing in this province. Getting more bodies into detachments, more bodies into communities, that's going to mean more public safety and more police safety.
The agreement in progress is similar to the National Police Federation's pre-budget ask for $100 million over 5 years for Mountie recruitment. For Buckingham, the agreement is the silver lining after a disappointing amount announced in Saskatchewan's budget last week. The RCMP received $228 million. There's also $21.6 million to the RCMP's First Nations policing program. Between the two items, that's almost 40% of the ministry's budget. It's just about a 2% increase to the RCMP from last year's budget, but not enough for Buckingham. But the big question is, why wasn't it included in this year's budget?
We don't know how many RCMP officers can be brought in, but what we're going to look at is kind of a memorandum of understanding between the RCMP and the province of Saskatchewan, a letter that would say, we're ready, we've got our money on the table.
Despite that, Merriman is not worried about having to go back and ask for more money.
If I have to go back to supplementary estimates and ask the Treasury Board to fund another 100 RCMP officers, there's going to be no issues on our side as to why we're spending those dollars.
The RCMP's commanding officer in Saskatchewan says that the money from the agreement, which Merriman refers to as sort of a memorandum of understanding, would be a game changer. Instead of RCMP having to triage and reallocate resources, it could keep communities staffed. And while RCMP recruitment has diminished in recent years, RCMP says it's increasing ahead of the agreement. Dane Patterson, CBC News, Saskatoon.